Welcome to my channel. My name is NoFace and today we're gonna watch the video from the channel name The World Cup Explained. Tifo Sports by Athletic and the title of the video is The World Cup Explained. This guy's doing great job and I think they're gonna explain very good how the World Cup will gonna look this summer.
The World Cup is the biggest sporting tournament in the world.
Yeah,
FIFA claimed that
5 billion people engaged in the 2022 World Cup, and that the
yeah, that's big number.
final in Qatar was watched by an audience of 1.4 billion across the globe. With more teams and more games than ever before, the 2026 World Cup in Mexico, Canada and the USA promises to be the biggest in history. But how exactly does it work?
Let's see.
Well, the World Cup officially gets underway on June the 11th, 2026, but the process to decide the 48 teams who will compete at the tournament began long before.
Yeah, I remember, bro, like before it, yeah, I think this is the first time that it's gonna start like directly in the summer, or I'm wrong. Let me down in the comments.
The hosts are guaranteed a bye into the competition, and seeing as there are 3 hosts in Mexico, Canada and the USA this time, that leaves 45 spots left to decide. These are sorted by a near 3-year qualification process that sees countries face off against other countries from within their federation for the chance to play.
Like it's bad because it's in America and it's not the same time, and Europeans like me can watch every game because it's too late in the night. But yeah, I think we're not gonna sleep when it comes to playing some good games.
The tournament. There are 6 confederations, generally based on
Definitely not.
geography, and each one of them has its own qualification format. At the end of it, 16 teams from the European Federation, 9 teams from the African, 8 teams from the Asian, 6 from the South American, and 1 from the Oceania Federation qualify. The North American Federation would normally have had 6 spots, but seeing as the 3 hosts are all from that federation this time, only 3 further teams can qualify automatically through qualifiers. Now that left 2 spots, which were decided by a playoff tournament featuring 2 North American nations and 1 nation each from the African, South American, Asian and Oceania federations.
Okay, I didn't know
once the
that.
48 teams
Teams have all been decided, it's time for the draw. The 48 teams are split into 4 pots that are seeded based on the most recent FIFA World Rankings list before the draw. The first pot contains the 3 hosts and the top 9 ranked teams. The second pot then contains the next 12 highest ranked teams, and so on. Teams are then drawn at random into 12 4-team groups, with each group containing a team from each separate pot, and no group can contain more than 1 team from the same federation, except the European Federation UEFA. The groups then play each other in a round-robin format known as the group stage. At this stage, you get 3 points for a win, 1 point for a draw, and no points for a loss.
Yeah, like same in every like top 5 leagues, Premier, like La Liga and all that leagues.
If 2 teams finish on the same number of points, then there are a host of tiebreakers to decide who finishes in a higher position.
Oh, really? This is the new, I guess.
So let's use Group A as an example to explain these. If Mexico and South Korea have both finished on 4 points at the end of their 3 matches, then the first tiebreaker is which team won the match between them. If Mexico won it, they'll finish higher, and if South Korea won it, they'll finish higher.
Oh, that's the new thing also.
that game was a
Draw though, then the ranking is decided by which team has the higher goal difference across all 3 group games.
which
I
is
think
the
that's fair enough. Let me know, guys, in the comments. But I think that's fair enough, you know? Like, it's matter how much you goal scored. Like, you just can't play like Arsenal and play like Bunker. Just sitting down like 10 players in defense and just hoping that nobody is gonna score the goal. Like, you can't play like that. And that's why I think this is the best strategy, and just to put some more fun games out there. So yeah, I like this, really like.
Number of goals a team has scored minus the number that they've conceded. If both nations are still level after that, then the team who scored the most goals across the 3 games finishes higher. The next tiebreaker is disciplinary record, so if Mexico got 3 yellow cards across the 3 matches but South Korea only got 2, then South Korea would finish higher. And if they still can't be separated after all of that, then it comes down to who has the higher FIFA World Ranking. Now, at the end of the group stage, the 2 highest placed teams from each group will progress automatically into the first knockout round, which will include 32 teams rather than the 16 seen in previous tournaments, due to the fact that the World Cup has expanded from 32 to 48 teams. Now, this leaves 8 spots in the round of 32 remaining, and those are given to the best third-placed teams. Much like within the groups, the third-placed teams are ranked first based on the number of points they've obtained. If there are teams with level numbers of points, then they're split by goal difference before following the same list of tiebreakers that we outlined before.
Whoa,
The
that's
best
cool.
third-place
That's
teams
cool.
Is a concept that has been introduced to accommodate for the expansion of the 2026 World Cup, and it makes the first knockout phase a little more complicated. Before, countries would be rewarded for winning their group by avoiding a fellow group winner at the round of 16 and playing a team who finished second
in another group.
Okay.
But now, depending on who finishes where and in which groups, group winners could play second or third placed teams, and second placed teams could play other second placed teams. Now, you don't need to worry too much about all the different permutations of this, but these are the various different ways that the round of 32 could look. And then from here on out, the World Cup is a simple bracket tournament. Teams face each other in knockout matches. Unlike in other football matches, there can be no draws, so if the teams are level after 90 minutes, there will be another 30, called extra time, to try and find a winner. And if they're still tied after all that, games will be decided by the tension of penalty kicks.
Yeah.
The losers
Of the semi-finals will face off in a
I think Ronaldo like these rules.
third-placed playoff before the last 2 teams standing meet up in the biggest event in world sport.
the world
So for me, he's gonna be Spain and France.
World Cup final, where the winner of the most popular tournament on the planet will be decided.
If you like this
Crazy,
video,
crazy video, bro. Crazy.